permanently destroyed. They have to destroy them. And they have to be careful in their type of attack. Going in is a lot of risks to that with the mines that are put all over the place in the tunnels probably. You know, bad things can happen. There's other ways of doing it also, but they know what they're doing and they have to do it right. But they have to be tough and they have to win. They have no choice. They have to win. The minute I'm back in the White House, not only will I impose the most crippling sanctions in history, we will also unleash the most powerful economic weapon. We will drill, baby, drill. The two reasons are, number one, you saw the job we did. We had the strongest border in history. Tom Homan was incredible, right? You know Judd, right? Brandon Judd, he's fantastic. We had the best people anywhere. They're so, Border Patrol, and by the way, ICE, these are great people. These are people that, I know some people in the front row, they're very tough, but they don't want to do the job that ICE does. They go into a pack of MS-13s and they fight. The fists are flowing, and then 2 minutes later, they start taking them out, putting them in paddy wagons, and we got them out of our country. But they fight. Who the hell else is going to do that job? And Brandon Judd does a fantastic job with the Border Patrol. So many great people. And they want to fix it. They could have an easier job if they just stand aside and let them all pour in. That's an easier job. They don't want it. They hate what they see coming in, and they hate that our country's gone to hell. They hate it. They are really amazing. They're great people.
Without a border, you don't have a country. So right now, we don't have a country. I've been doing this 14 years. I've sacrificed everything. Got some customers for you.
These are the guys just walking on the road?
Yes, sir. If you bring enough impoverished people into a nation with wealth, that nation collapses and has to turn into a socialist country.
You think we're being watched right now from these hills?
Yeah. One of these mountains, they've got a cartel scout on it.
La maña también tiene que ver mucho porque tiene que pagar una cuota mensual a ellos.
That these men can be out there running around with their guns. I thought that we had laws against vigilantism.
We do not actually want people to stop migrants.
It's not going to be too long before these guys get hot on their triggers and end up killing somebody.
Maybe it's a secret operations. Maybe it's a secret operations. What's going on? That could be it. Or maybe they're worried or scared that their images, the equipment that could give the other side an idea of what they're doing or their strategy purpose. That could be a possibility. I don't know. But this spot here, we've already documented right here. Border wall is wide open here. And just before I went live here, documented a bunch of people that crossed in and walk up the road. They walk up the road. They go up the road to that spot up there and wait for Border Patrol. But I don't see anybody yet. Huh? Card for what? Card. Is this card for the... I work for JLR Investigates. I work for myself. I'm a YouTuber with 160,000 followers. So we have many thousands that have been watching. So who are you guys?
We're with PLE Group.
What's PLE stand?
We're just a private security.
Gotcha. Your clients are the builders?
Not the builder. We're not
Construction.
building. The construction, yeah.
You guys are like got hard helmets and everything.
Investigate JLR.
Check out the channel later.
I will.
We got a big
May
following.
I have your name?
Jonathan, JLR.
I'm Mackie.
Hi, Mackie. How are you? Yeah, we cover the border
And you
across.
said it's John?
Jonathan. So we go from border community to border community, and we see what's going on. I don't know if you want to say, but they come through here a lot. We've documented hundreds that came through already here. They go up the road, Border Patrol intercepts them, and we're here to see if any come through this afternoon. Though I was just in a plane above. We were doing the whole border wall tour from Sassabee to Nogales.
Oh, with, you were in the Black Hawk that just flew over about 12:12?
We were in a private plane. The Black Hawk was behind us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were in a private plane, so we started at Green Valley up that way, and then we went to Sassabee, and then we went along the line. But down here, what we noticed on this end was there was cars down there at the end of the ravine, maybe like a half a mile,
Yeah.
and it looked like we saw people standing. It's hard to see when we were like 4,000 feet up, but people standing there. And what happens here, I don't know if you see, but they come from this. I mean, there's another spot right around the corner down the road, or right around the end there, down at the bottom.
What you're doing is extreme by any definition. Like, you're out here on your own volition, patrolling with guns, looking for drug traffickers. There's no other way to frame it other than extreme, right?
Yeah, if getting off the couch and doing something is extreme, then sure, we're extremists.
This is one of the most well-established civilian border militias that's currently operating in the United States. They've been around, I think, since 2011 or so. When we arrived, the first thing that struck me was how small their camp was. There was only around a half dozen guys, including Foley, and the amount of border that they're actually able to quote-unquote patrol is tiny. Like, we're talking like maybe a mile stretch max of a 2,000-mile border. It's really unclear what they're hoping to achieve. Like, they talk about how they are encountering drug smugglers or people who are smuggling migrants across the border illegally and forcing them to go back into Mexico. But it's really hard to quantify their achievements and say that they're making any sort of impact beyond, attracting attention to themselves and creating the perception that the border is this very porous thing that's not secure. When we were there, they encountered something that they said was quite unusual, which was a group of around 31 migrants who had been abandoned by their coyote in the middle of the desert on the Mexican side of the border. And unlike the people that Foley has captured some video of, wearing camouflage head to toe, these people were dressed in normal street clothes. We didn't get a ton of time to chat with them, but it was clear that they were in a very desperate situation, having been wandering around in the desert for, I think, 3 days, what they said.
Where are you from?
Vietnam.
Where are you going? What city? California, Los Angeles, Florida. Where in Florida? Miami?
You got a problem with consent, son. What do you know about consent? Yeah, turn around. Turn around. What do you know about consent? What do you know about consent? None of these people consent to what you're doing. Turn around. Turn around. Where? Right here.
Việt Nam.
Permanently destroyed. They have to destroy them. And they have to be careful in their type of attack. Going in is a lot of risks to that with the mines that are put all over the place.